Once upon a time, we might be grooving and, enjoying from one corner to another. But sometimes there is some certain things that used to come in between our freedom. Perhaps it comes in order to teach us a lesson, or it comes in a way to deprive us from that particular kind of enjoyment. There must be a reason for every breakage in people's life. But some of us don't used to use it to learn lesson until it will come in a very fragile form. There we start saying, had we know. Life is cool. Life is good. When someone can take appropriately care, take appropriately control of his going and coming and, within his you understand what I mean now? You can't continue living a carefree life. You can't continue living, extravagant life, no matter how rich you are. Because that kind of extravagant life, some people that do not have that kind of taste or do not have that kind of, money to do all those things you are doing, that's where you see some envious entities always barge into people's life. Always try to start procuring in things that do not, concern them. That is not how it is here in foreign land. Because in foreign land we teach you how to mellow down. Because you got to take proper care of yourself first before you can be able to go outside and start languishing or lavishing whatever that is not necessary to lavish. If you cannot pay your house rent from month to month, because this is a very big obligation. If you don't do it, you find yourself on the street. You pay your house rent continuously. That's how you can earn a living in a particular apartment. Then you pay your bills of, light bill, water bill, maintain the home, and maintain the law of the country. That's the only way you can have a peaceful, movement. But thereby the government find you, reckless that you cannot maintain all these uses. They have no choice than to rough handle you and throw you back where you're coming from. Life in abroad can never use it to compare life at home. You can see some vagabonds that cannot pay their landlords, their own landlords 1 year, 2 years, but you see them in a drinking square, You will see them drinking in an open place. When they get back to their compound, when their landlord asks them, they start fighting. They start, any kind of intimidation and this and that. Life does not settle well in that way. We have to learn and bring our egos down and try to caution ourselves the kind of pride we pull out in everything we do. It does not pay. It does not pay. You got to pinch yourself before you pinch another person. So things I'm hearing back home, is eyesore. Guys, everybody have to try to start repositioning his attitude for the nearer future. I stop here, guys. We see when we will see. Ciao.